Okay, today we're going to talk about chopping up a pepper. And I apologize for the shadows. I don't have a lighting rig, so we're just going to do I'm going to work with what I've got. All right, so you can buy individual peppers, or you can buy these packages of peppers. I find that packages are a bit more economical, especially if you're just going to, I think that if I were putting a pepper in a salad, I might have a different approach than a pepper that I'm just going to put into stir fry. So tonight I'm going to make some kielbasa and rice, and so I'm going to need a couple of peppers. Now you'll see people cut up a pepper in 46 different ways on the internet. You'll have like the person that grabs the pepper by the stem and cuts down the pepper, and look, these things are so freaking expensive. I mean, in some places, this is like $2 to $3 for one freaking pepper. So what I do is I literally just cut it right down the middle. That's all there is to it. Now, I got the guts, and I can just sit here and put my thumb right there in the stem and pull out the core. Peel off this little bit of veins or whatever, and now I got something I can work with. Now, if you were to look at somebody that cuts it down the line, they just cut it like this, they're going to waste all the meat that is right there, and then all the meat that's down here in the middle, right? So again, you just cut it in half, put your thumb right at the stem, pry that out, and now all I got to do to wash it is rinse it off, especially where the stem was, because that's going to be something that's shielded. Because when these machines go through their washing, it doesn't necessarily get up under there where the stem was. So that way you just kind of clean that out. So just once again, I'll get my pepper, cut it right in half, pop out the stem, pull out the seeds, and that is that. Now, second thing about peppers that makes them a little bit different, and again, I use an oversized knife because I just don't like little knives, it's just me, is that if you cut a pepper skin side up, if your knife isn't wicked sharp, it's going to slide right off. So the way that I cut up a pepper is kind of like we were talking about in the last video of always keeping your fingers down, is I just slice it lengthwise into the sort of dimensions that I want, ensuring that my fingers are pointing straight down. My fingernails are literally embedded in the meat of the pepper. And I'm just going to slice this carefully up. Now, the dish that I'm making, I'm going to kind of want a bigger pepper. Not necessarily a diced pepper, but I also don't want kind of fajita lengths. So I'm just going to take this, slice it into lengthwise, and then cut it in half once, because it just makes it easier to get onto the fork. And again, keeping my fingers down so I don't slice off my doggone finger like I have in the past, and I don't need to show you. I'll show you the scar again. It's a pretty nasty one. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed this very short video on how to slice up a pepper. And I guess the next one we might do is how to either do a curry base or make gnocchi. I haven't decided yet, but we'll get there. Thank you.